Cha. Udenu kwenu.
Yeah.
Udenu kwenu.
Yeah.
Udenu kwenu.
Yeah.
You are welcome to Udenu, the home of peace.
Welcome to Udenu, the home of beauty.
Welcome to Udenu, the home of cashew nuts. You're welcome.
It's my pleasure to welcome you to Udenu, the home of academic excellence, the home of achievers, where achievers are born, where achievers are trained, where achievers move to impact on the world. Welcome to Udenu.
An average Udenu man is a peace-loving man. They do everything within their reach to keep the peace, and if you are here to fight crime, they will cooperate with you if you make them to understand that you are truthful in dealing with them.
Udenu is a local government in Enugu State, Nigeria. It was created on the 1st of October 1996 by the military regime of General Sani Abacha. Its headquarters is in Ubulafo. It has 10 electoral wards within 3 development centers and 28 autonomous communities. The development centers include Udenu, Udunedem, and Oba development centers. It has an area of 248 square kilometers and a population of 178,687 at the 2006 census. The people are mainly farmers. They grow crops like yam, cassava, cocoyam, palm trees, and cashew, which has a plantation in Umusigide Ubolori, a plantation that is the pride of the Udenu people and occupies a large expanse of land. The people are also traders. Udenu local government has 2 major markets, Ubulafo Market, which is also referred to as the home of palm oil trade in the whole of the eastern region, and Oba World Bank Market. The people are also artisans.
Beyond its vast natural resources, Udenu local government area is blessed with illustrious sons and daughters who have contributed in no small measure to the development of not just Enugu State, but Nigeria as a whole. Time will not permit us to go through the long list of great men and women. However, since it's good to give honor to whom honor is due, mention must be made of a dynamic, resourceful and pragmatic motivator, an epitome of humility, whom with dogged determination and clear vision began his political ascendancy as a member representing Udenu Ibweze North Federal Constituency at the Federal House of Representatives. During his tenure, he was the chairman of the Committee of Marine Transport at the Federal House of Representatives. I'm sure by now you can already guess that I'm talking of none other than the man whom God has put as the pilot to steer the affairs of Enugu State. His Excellency, Right Honorable Ifeanyi Lawrence Ugwuanyi Buruburu, the lion that destiny has placed in the Lion House to transform the entire state and put us light years ahead in terms of infrastructural, social, economic, and grassroots development. That Buruburu is already impacting the state in all sectors through his 4-point agenda is obvious. The 4-point agenda include employment generation, social services and good governance, rural development, security and social justice. Even the blind can see the positive impact of Buruburu's administration within such a short time. Just like the lion roars in the forest and its voice echoes, so the lion, Right Honorable Ifeanyi Lawrence Ugwu, is roaring in the Lion House of Enugu State, and development is springing up as he is firing on all cylinders. He is surely set to take Enugu State to the promised land. Buruburu ezigbo nwa anyị si gị jide ka iji n'oge adịnigoyi.
The governor is our father and our son, in whom we are entirely well pleased. He is doing very well, not just in Udenu local government, but in the entire state of Enugu State. He is doing marvelously well.
Has transformed Enugu State to a work yard.
Where work is happening. It's a trailblazer amongst all the governors. It's exemplary, because it's also on record. It's one of the only 3 states in the entire Nigeria that are still paying salaries. How it does that is a miracle, and that is why at times we think that ISI-UZO, whom we call Buruburu, is honestly a winning formula. And we also want to think that the man is a philosophy. It's a philosophy that is so deep that we really want to unravel how he's doing what he's doing.
The impact of Buruburu's administration is visible in Udenu local government area, with massive infrastructural development taking place. Road construction is ongoing in Udenu Ring Roads, which cut across Ohum Oba Junction, Imilikani, Ezimono, Ezimago, Obodoaba, Obole Titi, Umitodo, Amala, Obolafo roads, all designated as Udenu Ring Roads. The construction of Ohebe Agwoba Road, Ohumoba Mpoba Market Road, the construction of Agwoba Iyocha Bridge, which is 26 meters long and 6 meters wide. The importance of the bridge cannot be overemphasized because it will open up the road for agricultural and commercial activities.
O nwere ka agrik ewetara mbọbụ ma ụzọ ha na-enye nsogbu iru ebe ahụ na anyị akpụ asa anyị tube ebe anyị otutu mogo na ụzọ adịghị arachara briji a na ọdụmgo ọgaba anyị kpolie kele yọgidani gọọmenti na ha ememe na anyị maka na ọ bụ ụzọ bụ ihe na-eme na anyị alatateje bụ n'ala anyị nwere.
The construction of a double-span bridge over the Oshenyi-Nkelego River, 30 meters in length and 11 meters wide. Seeing the bridge before now and taking a look at it as it is now, you will know that indeed Buruburu is impacting the lives of the people in the area. Another of Buruburu's infrastructural development is the ISI-UZO bridge in Ezimo, a single-span bridge, 15 meters by 11 meters. The construction of Iyushimili Bridge in Ezimo has reached an advanced stage.
One of the governor's projects in Udenu local government area is the MDGs project, in which the governor has sunk a borehole at Ajuonauba, with Doctor's Lodge also sited there. That His Excellency Right Honorable Ifeanyi Lawrence Ugwu Buruburu is transforming the state and extending the frontiers of development to all the nooks and crannies of Enugu State is obvious.
It is often said that birds of a feather congregate in the same proximity. It is therefore not strange
that the former caretaker committee chairman of Udenu local government area, Chief Hon Frank Ugwu,
who hails from Opuoba, since his inauguration on the 7th of January 2016, is towing the path of achievers and writing his name on tablets of gold with his resourcefulness and commitment to the development of the entire local government area.
Born into the family of Boniface and Josephine Ugwu of Oba, he is a graduate of Estate Management from the University of Nigeria Enugu campus, UNEC. He graduated in 1983 and went ahead to obtain his master's degree in personal management in 1991. In 2011, he obtained another master's degree in human resource management. In 1991, he ventured into politics and was elected into the Federal House of Representatives as a member representing the old ISI-UZO federal constituency. He served in different committees, which included FCT, Works and Housing. He is happily married to Barrister Mrs. Ifeoma Ugwu, and they are blessed with 4 children. He holds the traditional title of Enyikwanwa of Oba. During his tenure as the caretaker committee chairman of Udenu local government area, the following projects were implemented and are there for all to see.
In a bid to put food on the table of the common man and ensure the development of the agricultural sector of the local government and ensure that Udenu contributes its own quota to the development of Enugu State and indeed Nigeria in terms of agricultural produce,
the former caretaker committee chairman of Udenu local government area, Chief Hon Frank Ugwu, ensured that cassava and maize, 2 of the major crops cultivated in the area, are cultivated on about 200 hectares of farmland. Ohebe has about 60 hectares, Aguoba 1 has about 20 hectares, while Aguoba 2 has about 120 hectares.
The above agricultural initiative is the first phase covering Oba Development Center.
Cultivation of special crops will soon commence at Udunedem and Udenu Development Centers.
Where do you got this from? I got it from Udenu Farm Settlement.
To ensure that the produce from the farms are easily marketed, the former caretaker committee chairman, in his wisdom, initiated and began the construction of Oba Fresh Farm Produce Market with over 40 lock-up stores and many open shops. The Fresh Farm Produce Market will have a warehouse, a cold room, and a transformer to ensure constant power supply.
We normally articulate, projects, that are highly synergized, with a lot of potential for value addition. And that is why we say that if we intervene in agriculture, which we've done, 65 hectares of farmland by local government, and now the crops are coming up, then what next? If you don't expose them, by way of marketing, then they dump there. And, people are discouraged, next year they wouldn't come. So what we did was to add value. And like I told you, the processing.
It's a major issue that we have embarked on, and like I told you also, by next year we are going to create an agro-processing zone. It's going to be an entire zone where the machines will be installed, where people will come and, process, their farm products into finished and marketable items. So that being the case, we needed to do a market. A market where we need to expose these things to the outside world. And that was why we said we are going to do on a very conspicuous space along the express, traversing the north to the south. And that is what we're doing right now. It is, going to be done on two segments. The first segment is steel-based open market, where women will come and men will come with these fresh products and display in the open market, and people will come and buy. Then the second segment is more of a lock-up stores, where we do lock-up stores, and people will have ancillary, services in those places, to service the market. So, and I said it again, it's going to be ultra-modern, because we're going to put very good sanitary facilities there. We're going to put an outlet where people can also access, basic medical check. It's very important to people. We're going to also put the cold room facility, which is very good to preserve, the shelf life and, the quality of, these vegetables. So that if you can't sell their waste today, then you can as well, put in a cold room. The following day you come and then you serve it to the public. Then we're going to also include a modern, restaurant where people can, passers by and people can stop by, have quality food and, drop their money for people and then move on. We're going to have, of course, the internal roads are going to be well, it's well accessible, it's on the trunk A road and so on and so forth. So it's one that is there to us, and we are vigorously pursuing it. And sometime next year, we're going to commission the market so that it can start serving our people.
Still on the agricultural front, the former caretaker committee chairman of Udenu local government area, Chief Hon Frank Ugwu, is setting up a 10-ton per day cashew processing factory. This is a project that is well thought out, since Obolafo is in the cashew belt and attracts a lot of commercial activities from within and outside the state. Hence, the cashew factory will help the local government earn revenue by processing and exporting the produce, thereby creating employment for the teeming youths and increasing the tempo of commercial activities in the area, which will in turn help in alleviating poverty.
We are doing a very ultra-modern cashew processing plant at Obolafo. Because Udenu is at the cashew belt. A lot of cashew is harvested here, taken as raw material to Europe and China. So we want to do the value addition by processing here and then branding it to international standard, so that we can also avail ourselves of the opportunity of the nearness of airports, the Canadian International Airport, to export these things. It has the value, and also it has the monetary inducement to our people to cultivate more.
To give the indigents a taste of more than shopping, the former caretaker committee chairman had already begun the construction of Buruburu Shopping Mall, a state-of-the-art mega shopping mall with over 96 shopping units. When completed, the Buruburu Shopping Mall will give indigents and visitors alike a world-class shopping experience. Knowing the importance of ICT, he refurbished the ICT Center at Udenu. ICT training was also organized for the citizens of the local government. His achievements in ICT made him to be adjudged the best local government chairman in ICT in Enugu State. In line with the 4-point agenda of the Ugwu administration, the former caretaker committee chairman inaugurated a 150-man central task force and empowered them with motorcycles to ensure the provision of adequate security and surveillance in the local government area.
Today, the 4th day of November 2016, I stand here to welcome you all to this important occasion of the inauguration of Udenu Neighborhood Watch.
We have men, gallant policemen, who are ready to fight crime in Udenu.
Knowing the importance of health, since they say health is wealth, the former caretaker committee chairman, in partnership with the amiable wife of the executive governor, Her Excellency Miss Monica Ugochi Ugwani, Ugodia, who has been nicknamed Mommy Enugu State by the people due to her caring nature, has embarked on Udenu free medical care, diagnosis and treatment of breast cancer, the warming of children, free eye care, which lasted for a week. The former caretaker committee chairman also embarked on free dental care. NYSC doctors were also drafted to health centers to take healthcare closer to the people. Knowing the importance of good road network, the former caretaker committee chairman of Udenu local government area embarked on the rehabilitation of federal roads in Udenu on the stretch of the Enugu-Makurdi Expressway, tagged Operation No More Port. During his tenure as caretaker committee chairman, he graded rural roads like Obuoba Road, Orioba Owerezioba Road. It is obvious that development is fast spreading to all the nooks and crannies of Udenu local government area. They say, when the doe, the mother goat, chews cord, her kids look and learn. Buruburu is firing on all cylinders, and all hands should be on deck. Yes, Udenu local government area is not left behind. The journey of 1,000 miles, they say, begins with a step. It's from the eaten pot that we can recognize the chick that is destined to be a cock. We can see the handwriting on the wall that our amiable former caretaker committee chairman had plans to keep the flag of development flying and take us to the promised land. However, there is another opportunity, a great opportunity for us to tap into the resourcefulness, pragmatism, wisdom and astute managerial ability of Chief Hon Frank Ugwu, the former caretaker committee chairman of Udenu local government area, who has signified interest in being elected as executive chairman of Udenu local government area. With so much evidence on the ground, the people can only rejoice that this visionary leader has a divine mandate to complete the numerous projects that he has already begun, while commencing new ones. What else can one say? No one in his right senses will leave the road and begin to walk into the bush. No one can live the light and work in darkness. If truly the taste of the pudding is in the eating, then Chief Hon Frank Ugwu is the pudding we have eaten, and we know the taste. This God-sent visionary leader is the catalyst that will transform Udenu local government area into the dreamland of realistic achievements. Voting for him as an executive chairman is a good deed that must be done for the betterment of Udenu local government area and its people.
Frank yachi chukwa mozo gariba eka nyire ni gaitara ribogenchi.
I add my voice to the teeming voices of the sons and daughters of Udenu local government area who have spoken with one voice and say that only the best is good enough. Chief Hon Frank Ugwu is simply the best. He's our choice. He's our man. He's good enough. He is a man of the people. Without any doubt in our mind, he is the man we need as chairman Udenu local government area. Ndị Udenu, nene onye anyị chọrọ ka ọ chere anyị dịka chairman Udenu local government area. Ya bụ onye anyị maara dị anyị oyi o.
PDP! Change the change!
Now you be the man, oh, Frank Ugwu. Yes, now you we want. Now you our choice, oh, Frank Ugwu. Now look what we now. Now you be the man, oh, Frank Ugwu. Odoku chuku reze. Now you be our choice, oh, Frank Ugwu. Udenu local government, yo. Jegide, chuku kwagina zuo. Jegide, Udenu say now you we